comedian Jason Manford, 41, explained that he was put in handcuffs for about 5 minutes around 15 years ago in an incident outside his childhood home. Jason explained that he was around 27 when he was caught shaking his head in an angry way at a police officer. He recalled on his Absolute Radio podcast, "I was doing stand-up at this point and I was in a nice car on my parents' council estate, so already I looked a bit out of place. I looked a bit like a drug dealer. There was a tactical aid unit and gangs on our roads but nothing had happened, so they were all going for it." His co-host, Peep Show star Steve Edge then asked, "They'd been sat there for days trying to arrest someone?" Jason replied, "Yeah, pent up. I sort of looked at them and shook my head. My dad was in the car, we'd just come back from a pub quiz at the bowling green and I was shaking my head. This copper came over and knocked on the window and goes, 'You got something to say?' I replied saying I was just talking to my dad." Jason admitted that he should have shut up at that point but instead he remarked to the officer that there were a lot of police on the road. The officer then asked whether Jason was an expert, to which the comic said, "Well, about this road yeah, because I've lived here all my life." The cop did not take kindly to Jason's quip and questioned whether he was some sort of comedian, to which Jason retorted, "I am actually." Jason explained that the officer then checked the vehicle's details, which was registered in his business, rather than his own name. He then told the star, "Well, it's not your name so I'm going to have to arrest you until I can verify who you are and that you own this car." Don't miss. Eamon Holmes says mum didn't want him at her funeral. News, Alex Jones admits scaring husband over baby decision. Insight, Gwyneth Paltrow's reckless skiing caused brain injuries. Courtiers, latest, Jason said he had handcuffs on and had to sit in the back of a van for about 5 minutes. Then, Jason says a sergeant told the officer he was being silly and to let him go. In a bizarre turn of events, Jason says the sergeant then twigged that he was famous and had an unexpected request. He asked if the comic could sort him out some tickets for an upcoming show. To which Jason laughed, "Not a chance." It comes as Jason has been keeping his fans updated after his beloved grandmother, who suffers from dementia, was hospitalized. In a hopeful update on Tuesday, Jason shared that she had consumed calories for the first time in a week. He shared, "Thank goodness for it, MC Donald Souk milkshakes. 400 calories of vanilla-flavored life-saving goodness and the only thing Nana Manford has consumed for a week. Just need her strong enough to get home and be with her family now."
Now take